And in tonight's Snarl main event, it's gonna be the $1 Million Man Ted Dibiase, one-on-one in a non-title scrap with Snarl TV champ, the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Belescu.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Snarl main event is a non-title match set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing 256 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted Dibiase.
Not to harp on the point, how was Ted Dibiase during this meeting between yourself and JBL? What was his mood like?
He was combative, as Ted Dibiase will be from time to time. But I think JBL and I got him to see reason. And I know this sounds crazy, but I think myself, JBL, and the $1 Million Man came to some kind of accord at that meeting that night.
Geez, Tex, I'd be a little skeptical of Dibiase. You sure you can even trust the guy with whatever it is he has going on?
I can trust Ted Dibiase. I can trust JBL a hell of a lot more, but I can trust Ted Dibiase up to a certain point.
Belescu to the rescue. His opponent accompanied by light heavyweight champion Sir Reggie Smythe. From Budapest, Hungary, weighing 200 pounds, he's the reigning Snarl television champion, the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Belescu.
All right, Team Euro in the house. Sir Reggie Smythe, the RWL light heavyweight champion, accompanying his tag team partner, the Hungarian Hurricane, the Snarl television champion, Tibor Belescu, to ringside tonight for this matchup against the $1 Million Man.
I'm afraid I have to agree with Johnny here. Unless, of course, you'd be willing to let us in on just a bit more info about the actual nature of this meeting, I mean.
I find your lack of faith disturbing, Wally. Just have faith. In your old boy Tex, it was just three rich guys getting together to talk over some business.
Business you're not able or willing to discuss, is that it?
Pretty much. All right, well, this should prove to be a rather interesting main event. Let's see how it all shakes out. Referee Walt Rothburn rings the bell. They come center. Belescu with a jumping neck breaker on the $1 Million Man. Tibor Belescu rounds up Dibiase. Discus punch takes him down. A stomp to the back. The Hungarian Hurricane rebounds off the ropes. Big time splash. Right center ring on the $1 Million Man. Ted Dibiase rounded up again by Tibor Belescu. He's got him all the way up. Big time power bomb. Belescu. Absolutely a house on fire right here. Dibiase so far has yet to mount any kind of credible offense. Up over the shoulders goes Dibiase. A knee to the skull, a GTS from the Hungarian Hurricane, who pitches Dibiase halfway across the ring by his ankle. Belescu with a stomp to the shoulder. And another one. Sir Reggie Smythe watching his tag team partner take Dibiase apart piece by piece and section by section. Dibiase counters with a right. Locks up Belescu. Little snapmare and a fist drop from the $1 Million Man. The first real offense we've seen so far. Belescu catches a right, a chop. Dibiase with a hard shot to the midsection. Belescu counters with a hip toss. Tibor Belescu opens up with a series of shots. Ted Dibiase puts on the brakes, delivers a shot to the midsection. Takes Belescu down. And now into a spinning toe hold on the outside as the referee continues to count. Sir Reggie Smythe standing right there, but not going to get directly involved. That's not his way of doing business. Dibiase rounds up Belescu. Gets him back inside the ring. Sir Reggie Smythe looking rather contemptuously at the $1 Million Man as he makes his way back inside. Belescu takes him out back onto the floor a second time with a clothesline. And the fans are just going nuts. They are loving Tibor Belescu right now, man. Dibiase walks up the Hungarian Hurricane, slams him into the ring apron. Oh, man. Follows it up with a stomp. Belescu misses with a clothesline. Gets taken down by the $1 Million Man right back into that submission. Oh, man, here we go. A leg lock on Belescu as the referee continues to count. Tibor Belescu turning it around on the $1 Million Man. Dibiase up to his feet first. Belescu catches a kick to the midsection. Dibiase locks him up, catches a knee from Belescu. Dibiase counters with a kick. Locks up Belescu, rolls him back inside the ring. Sir Reggie Smythe following along with Ted Dibiase as he makes his way back inside. The $1 Million Man gets locked up by Belescu. Hard whip to the ropes and a power slam with a cover and a hook of the leg. One, but only one. Ted Dibiase gonna have to take a little bit more work on the part of the Hungarian Hurricane here. Dibiase whips Belescu to the ropes, counters with a retaliatory power slam, follows it up with a stomp. Belescu quickly back up another clothesline, takes Dibiase right back down again. Ted Dibiase being outclassed by the Hungarian Hurricane, the Snarl TV champion. A hip toss from Dibiase as Belescu rolls out to the floor. Dibiase makes his way all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Belescu makes his way back inside. You'll have to forget the high-risk. Whoa! A hard right that took Dibiase down hard. Dibiase playing it off like he's okay, but I doubt it. Goes behind on Belescu, locks him up, kick to the midsection. Has him up in the powerbomb position, but Belescu says, oh no you don't. A couple of shots to the head to Dibiase and a jumping neckbreaker on the outside. The $1 Million Man definitely having his problems this evening with the Hungarian Hurricane. A stomp to the face from Tibor Belescu. Belescu rounds up Dibiase, another discus punch. Man, Tibor Belescu slams Dibiase into the lip of the apron, takes himself back inside the ring. Here comes Ted Dibiase. They lock up. Belescu has him up over the shoulders, hangs him up off the top rope. Down goes the $1 Million Man. Tibor Belescu rounds up Ted Dibiase again. Dibiase with a right, locks up Belescu. Snapmare and a jumping fist drop from the $1 Million Man. Belescu trying to get back to his feet, but look at this. Ted Dibiase gouging the face of Tibor Belescu. And so far, he really hasn't amounted a whole lot of offense, seriously. A headlock punch from the $1 Million Man, trying to battle his way back into this one. Belescu catches a back suplex from Ted Dibiase. The $1 Million Man stalking Tibor Belescu. Belescu getting back up to his feet. Ted Dibiase slaps on the $1 Million Dream. And this could be the end right here. Tibor Belescu counters it, gets himself free, gets back up on his feet, and another jumping neckbreaker to the $1 Million Man. Ted Dibiase just getting battered over here. Belescu whipped to the ropes. Dibiase ducks under. They collide with no result. Belescu misses with a swing, locks up the $1 Million Man, has him up over the shoulders. Where's he going to deposit him? Slams him down hard. The $1 Million Man trying to get back up to his feet. Tibor Belescu right there takes him down with another clothesline. Dibiase back up, swings and misses, rebounds off the ropes, catches a back body drop from the Hungarian Hurricane. Belescu moves in with a spine buster on the $1 Million Man, quickly going for the cover. 1, 2, but no. Ted Dibiase getting that left shoulder up just in the nick of time. The Hungarian Hurricane follows it up with another stomp. And Ted Dibiase is busted open, a driving knee into the side of the head of the $1 Million Man. As Tibor Belescu continues to stalk Dibiase absolutely relentlessly all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Here's the dive. Whoa! Countered into a power slam by the $1 Million Man. Probably the most impressive move we've seen so far. Dibiase going to work on Belescu on the outside. Belescu counters, takes him down. The Hungarian Hurricane rounds him up. Whoa! Gut wrench suplex. A stomp to the midsection. Ted Dibiase slams him down by the arm, face first into the floor. The $1 Million Man opens up with a series of shots, a snapmare, and another jumping fist drop to Tibor Belescu. Drives a knee into the head of the Hungarian Hurricane as the referee continues to count. A blatant stomp to the face of the Hungarian Hurricane. Dibiase rounds him up, a chop, another one, and a big-time chop that takes Belescu down to the floor again. Ted Dibiase finally starting to mount some serious offense, catches the knee to the midsection. Belescu opens up with a series of shots and a kick. Gets a hold of Dibiase, draws a knee into his skull. The $1 Million Man hauled halfway across by his ankle again. Tibor Belescu goes to work. Heel hook stretch on the $1 Million Man. Belescu gathering up Ted Dibiase. Gets a hold of him, gets him back inside the ring. And here comes Tibor Belescu. Belescu takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Here's the... Whoa! What distance on that one? An elbow drop. Belescu covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Tibor Belescu, the Snarl TV champion, defeats the $1 Million Man by pinfall.
The time, 8 minutes and 5 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Tibor Belescu.
While we've seen Tibor Belescu perform exceptionally before, he had it dialed up to a different place tonight. Ted Dibiase getting absolutely routed by the Snarl Television champion in tonight's main event. There's that beautiful elbow drop. I mean, he got some distance on that. Rolled Ted Dibiase over for the 1, 2, 3, and that was about it for this one.
And that's it for tonight's Snarl as well. Fans, we really want to thank you all again for supporting our WL Wrestling the way you do. Please know it's appreciated. All right, our next RWL telecast will be Tuesday, July 15th, when our WL Rage returns with Don Hickson, Christy Ogilvie, and Myron Schimmelman. For all of us here at Snarl, this is Wally Cardinal saying